Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. So today is the LeetCode question number 65, valid number. Here is the description about the question. So validated if a given string can be interpreted as a decimal number. Here's the example. It marked as hard. So every time when we see harder question, especially when we go on site have an interview, they let you manually write a loop to find what happened. This how can we achieve the just on site 30 minutes. So let's look at it. So if it's 0, it's very easy. So it's digit then equal to 2. So here is tell you need to train it. So you need to train the string. Here it definitely is false. It is all character. So here if you start a digit number but any of them have a, so it is false. In here it is expanded number is allowed. Here is negative expanded number after the trained space. Here is false because you said this is expanded number, but you didn't put any digit number after the e, so it cannot convert to expanded number, so this is false. So this one is no digit number before e, so it is false. So if it's a special character e, so neither only can in the middle of this digit number. And so here is true because you could expand. This is valid expanded number. Here is false. So what this tell us? So if it is expanded number, then afterwards only can be digit number, cannot have a cannot be decimal. So what this tell me? Probably I need to find it. So e and dot only can appear once. And here it is decimal, then this is valid expanded number. Did you see this one? So you need a handle scenario. If you have a e after a decimal is fine, but a decimal afterwards is expand. You test already is expanded number, then can be decimal. So if you test all b is decimal, then can be expanded number. And so cannot have more than signed side after the trained space. You see, negative plus also invalid. So here is easy here because you have a between this digit number, then you append this one. This one it is false. So just get this hint in here. Actually, we need a validator. So once I definitely need a loop through the whole stream. Then I need to check is number, and also need to check expand the number. They only can appear the once. So, and all this need to get. So I need to have a counter sign for the sign. So cannot greater than 1, and the decimal point. So once I start a loop, I need to have a case. Is this one, case is this and this, and case plus and minus will be the same handle, case dot will different handle different. So let's start the code. They said it can be give you a empty space, so I need to update the string to input to train it. So get rid of a header, and afterwards the space. Then you check after you train, make sure the string is not empty. If it's empty, I just return false. Set. So like I said, every time loop. So if it is not a digit number, then only can be this character. Then if also not this character, so we are going to put the allowed character in this set. So this is the allowed character. And now guys, and I also need a tested and is num, is expand, and also need the counter set for this one. Then also need a test is dot. So I need to define this one first. By default, I set it to false. By default, I set it to 0 and get the length of this string dot length. Then I start the loop the whole string. If I meet any invalid scenario, I just return false. Otherwise, it will keep loop through the whole string. No invalid place found. Then in the end, you could return true. So loop through trying to find if I could find any invalid case. I need to get a character to do my validation. So current character will be string dot char at position. So first, so and if it is not a digit number and also not inside this my hash set, then it definitely not is false. So just check if the character or the is digit false. It is not a digit, and it also not inside my map. Then I know it definitely false. I just return false. But if the character is digit, what I do, then it definitely is num to be true. But it is because it's not is oh sorry, if it's digit, so it definitely is num. Then continue check. Character. Other can be fair in other switch. Can be fair in other scenario, like we have a case is dot. I'm going to write it later, and then have a case and E, case capital E and case small e is expanded number. If failed in here, failed or either failed in here, then will be false. And then if not fail, also then check. And they only check in here. If also not failed in here, so here we're going to validate. If it's dot, because past then if it is dot, then we are check is dot before, then it will be false. And also if it is dot, like I said, is expand before, okay, then it also be false. So if the I already is last number, you cannot decimal need dot need in between two digit number, then also is false. And if this one is dot, but the previous, you see, I inside loop already previous already test, not none, then also return false. So in here you need to say is dot before, is expand before the second time coming be expand, say it is expand, or it already in the last letter only can be digit, and it not is none is false, then because the second line you already is false, then you return false. Otherwise, it's dot and just say it's dot. So update these two. Continue. Next character check. Continue. Then continue next character check. So if it is E, then you check is expand before. So this will be the second E, and not number. You already check before. You already contain character, not a number. Oh, the I is the first character. The E, so E is the first character, or E is the last character. So E, if it is E, you need to check it. Is expanded before? Then you need to check if is this is the second time coming in, or it is the last character, or it is the first character, or is you already say already said this is not a number. In here you already say it is not a number, because in here you say it's by default. In here it didn't say it didn't go inside here, so it won't update this true. So it already is false, by default is false, and it's already not a number, so this, then you just return false. See if I counted everything. So if it is E, you say this is the second E, is the first character, is last character, and it is false, so it's definitely not a digit number. So it either go in here, or then it go in here, then you return false. Otherwise, you say expand. You say this the first time, so you set this to true. Then you say continue. So you're going to say continue to move on to another character. So if you have a plus and a minus sign, then you need to check the sign count already greater than 1, then you return false. Or if the sign count is the last character, then it's false. Or the sign plus a minus in between character, in the I is greater than 0, so it means not the leading notes. And E also you will check, and it also cannot be an expand. Okay, so let me see. So then we check the file can be false. Sign count greater than 1, then definitely will be false. R is the last letter. Or I is greater than 0 and is expanded, then you just return false. Otherwise, you just count, update the count, then just continue. Now just once you loop finished everything, then you definitely go into, you didn't fail any invalid scenario, then you definitely going to pass. So you definitely return true. So let's test. Okay. Hash set class 96 cannot find a simple set character, non-character. I definitely have something, have 2 error. So reduction 96, okay. 96 ch character. Hash set as character character set. Hash set array and array I will pass dot and this one token which one hash set location new hash set. Okay, see, run it again. I don't know why this doesn't work. Didn't update. Run it again. Okay, have one more character issue. Simple variable location class array. Look like array. array array dot as list arrays dot as list. Six plus one. Okay. So if I failed this scenario, if it's 6 can plus 1. So in the plus sign, I have failed. So character plus 1. So if it's sign greater than 1, or sign it is, or here it is failed in here plus. If a sign count greater than 1, definitely fail. This plus or minus sign equal to plus 1. Then it is the sign is in between and damn it. The sign is in between. Did you see? So it is can be this one. And it's not express in here. Okay, it cannot be expressed. If you have this 6 plus 1 is true, but actually so it cannot be expressed if you test. Yeah, it passed. So this question actually won't be say as marked as hard for me, but if I decide to write this test, I may just I think if you have a very clear nose, you get the hint that you follow this one, even with the character and not a digital number, then you just return false. So the sign you need to get from here always validate the loop, so it is big O n, so it definitely will loop every character. And see if you, so that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.